Good morning or afternoon or night, whatever time it is for you, piggies. What is up, you guys? Welcome to another one of my streams where I listen to your music and I give feedback and, try to make it better. How are you guys today? What is going on? I already see some people in the chat. Obviously, we'll wait for people to join. Most of you here right now are regulars. I'm so excited to see some regulars. Nick, Faustine, Robert, Demi. What's up? Agentes, what's up? I hope I'm saying that right. Shan, hi. Raven, hi. How are you guys this week? What has everybody been into? What has everybody been working on? I myself have been working on some music this week. I'm also working on creating a K-pop course for you guys. So lots of stuff going on. Lots to do. But as always, I'm so happy to be here for these streams. Oh, also, I was just for my health fasting this weekend. And boy, am I glad to just eat food again. I'm so happy this week because I get to eat, I mean, listen, she eats all the time. It's good to eat food. It's good to eat food, and I feel healthier after it too. I feel better. I'm good, Demi. I am so good. Jillid Girly, what's up? You've been editing. Okay. Editing vocals, editing videos, all good things. Artsy, hey, what's up? You slept at 4 a.m. Why'd you go to bed so late? Guys, I'm the biggest early bird. I kind of just want to be in bed by 9 p.m. Not necessarily normal musician style, not gonna catch me at the club. I'm just gonna tell you that right now. You're gonna catch me in my bed reading a book, though. I've been trying this thing where I don't even bring my phone to the bed, which is hard because sometimes I want to watch my YouTube videos, but I try to find just pockets of time during the day to do it, and I just made myself a no phone in bed rule, just books, and it's been very, very good and very healthy. I was just fasting for my health just for 3 days. Just for some little things I had going on. It really, really helps with a lot of stuff. But again, do not copy me. I'm not a doctor, not an expert. I feel I have to say these things on the internet because you never know, somebody young and impressionable might be watching. If you want to do these types of harsher things with your body, do some research, listen to people who know what they're talking about on those topics, guys. But yeah, no, oh, that's funny, Danzo. You're such a busy bee. I love your time management skills. They are actually pretty good. I will say that. Every year as I grow, I try to become better at a daily routine, because I feel being an artist, being in music, it's one of those things where it's really easy to fall into bad habits. It's really easy to just not even find enough time to do your thing. That's why I like doing these streams, because it kind of I feel it forces you guys to deliver your songs in time for these streams, actually have a reason to work on them, which of course there's a reason, but you know what it is, sometimes you need an external reason. You need somebody to almost make you, or there to be a contest, or there to be an artist with a deadline waiting for you. So but yeah, I've gotten pretty good at kind of just managing not just my time, but just myself, right? And knowing my own, I don't want to say idiosyncrasies. No, it's not negative. It's just how I am, how I function. For example, I do super good if I take a nap in the afternoon. I try to kind of build my schedule to where I do a lot in the morning, and then I have a couple of hours off in the afternoon, and then I do stuff in the evening as well. Because yeah, between 2 and 5-ish, it's my slumpiest, lowest energy moment in the day where I'm just ugh. So I just, I try to just build things that work for me. Oh, Raven says, you got to tell me about your work with Black Swan because I recently became a new fan of them. They are very, very nice girls. I will tell you that. They're one of the only K-pop groups where I know the members personally, and I've spend time with the members, and I think they're very, very nice girls. They're talented, and you know, I just like really, really wish them the best, and I hope like their company does cool things with them. It's one of those, you know, with smaller companies, I think it's hard. They have like a lot stacked against them, but yeah, the girls are very, very talented. So, all right, guys, let's just jump right into it. We've got a folder of beautiful songs, and for anybody who might be new, these streams are sponsored by Boombox. Wait a second, that was kind of weird how I had it set up, but there you go, it works now. These streams are sponsored by Boombox, and they are the website we use to run these streams, right? When people submit their songs, this is where they submit. Look how many we already have for June. This is a big folder that we've got. And there's some other fun things that they do, like you can distribute music to Spotify and Apple Music and all this stuff. They have some ethical AI tools like mastering, stem splitting, vocal removing, just kind of like helpful stuff that you might need. Like I use the stem splitting very, very often, you know, as I work on YouTube videos. I need just the vocals of a song I'm remaking, stuff like that. Super, super helpful. Even sometimes, you know, with your own song, maybe you just want a track of your own song without the vocal to just try a new melody or something, and you don't feel like going in the session. It's, you know, really helpful. And they're also amazing at just supporting artists, giving artists an opportunity to be heard. I'm not the only stream like this that they do, feedback streams. So if you guys are not familiar with them, go check Boombox out. They are a great like platform, very community driven, very much wanting to help artists. So, and anyway, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna just start off strong, guys. We're gonna jump in, and we are gonna start with your favorite segment. You guys already know what it is. It's time for a free for all. Let's go. So what is a free-for-all, for anybody who might ask? Well, this is your guys' time and opportunity to spam your song's name in the chat. Spam the name of your song. Don't be shy. And I will just glance at the chat kind of randomly and pick out a few songs just by chance. That's how it works. It's open to everybody who submitted a song. So jump in. Don't be shy. Let's go. Also, I'm sorry if you guys are hearing noise in the background. This is so, like, it's not even frustrating, it's just like exhausting. So my neighbors are working on their pool. These are neighbors that are like behind my house. They're very nice people, I know them, so I'm not like mad at them or frustrated with them. It's just there's constant construction noise as I'm trying to like do music, film videos, like do my thing, like, and it's just exhausting. The grrr of the drill. I was working on a song yesterday, and I was just like it's just hard to feel like creative when you just hear the bing banging and all that stuff. But and they've been at it for a while, since April, so it's not super bad every day, right? It's only when they have like crazy drilling to do. But right now, whatever they're doing, it's bad. It's bad. So if you hear noise, I apologize. It's just what it is. And all right, I got my first song. Got another one. Oof. Sometimes I have to look away because it just kind of jerks in my eyes, the chat. Okay, I got one more. Got another one. Two more, guys. I usually do six at a time. Okay, got another one. Uno más. Ooh, I gotta look away. I can't, they're blurring. Okay. I hope I got this one right. Sometimes when they're like unusual titles that are not like a word, like this one's an acronym, I hope I wrote it down correctly because I don't know what the acronym stands for. You know, it's not like a common one, or maybe at least for me, I don't know it. So anyway, guys, I'm also going to be turning my air conditioning on and off throughout the stream because I just get hot real quick, but I also get cold real quick. And there's just kind of no in between in here. All right. So let's look at our first song, which is going to be, whoops, Jaywalk. And this is by Marcella. I hope you're having an amazing day too, Marcella. Okay, dropping next week. Woo! Oh, and your artist name is Marcuna. Metaphor, it's about how relationships are like jaywalking. You have to look both ways. That's fun. I like it. All right, well, let's take a listen. Let me turn my music off. And boom. Also, let me know if you guys can hear everything okay. Ooh, I like that.
Possibilities are slipping through my hands. The constant rush hour that keeps me preoccupied. An echoing silence between our eyes. Have to think it all over, you got me tonight. The restless temptation sits like a bear. Ignore all safety measures, talking over lanes. I don't want to need any traffic lights. Have the envy not looking over both sides. Don't want to imagine how you crash on me. Wanna live carelessly, it's only presently. The deep unknown feeling that begins to bloom. When I'm crossing over, will I get better soon? Got a
Oh, I like
jaywalk.
it. Makes me want to like
Jaywalk.
kind of stunt a little bit. Got a jaywalk. Okay, let's go. Got a jaywalk. Okay, very cool. Guys, let me know if we're PLing or not. For anybody who is new, PL stands for playlist. Basically, if you comment PL, you are recommending a song you just heard for our special playlist of our faves, and a song has to get 8 to be able to be put into it. So comment PL if you liked it. So I do have some suggestions for you, Marcella, Marcuna. So the biggest thing that I'm hearing here is the vocal pitch doesn't really match what you're doing in the track. So you're doing what I like to call sing rap, like it's rhythmic, it's rap like, but you are on a note, and unfortunately the notes you are doing don't match your beat. I can show you the notes that you should do, and obviously like this, you have this coming out. Did you say it's this Friday or next Friday? You probably don't have time to fix things. So I'll kind of show you for just like your next song so you can keep this in mind. But yeah, basically I would say either just rap pitchless or on specific notes. So that's your root tonic, right? Possibilities are rushing through my hands. You could do that melody, or you could obviously also make it more melodic, like possibilities are rushing through my hands. Like you can add more melody to it. Or what I kind of recommend, since you are struggling a little bit with this, just take the pitch out, right? What I would do is like possibilities, like kind of just more like talking, rushing through my hands. And you could do things like layering it with whispers, with like even breaths for this song specifically to make it kind of like sexy, or like stuff like that. So that's what I think. I also think another thing is you really desperately, badly need a vocal chain on this. Like so bad. It just kind of sounds like dry, unprocessed vocals. So what I want you to do is I want you to go over here, alina.fm/vocal chain. I literally have a free vocal chain, a giveaway that I've built based on my whole flow of my vocal chain I've used on like all of these songs, hit records, blah 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 blah, right? This is just for lead vocals. It's not for backgrounds or any of that stuff. If you want that, I do actually have a product like that is paid, I'll show it to you. It's called Zero Budget Pro Vocal Template. It's like literally right here on my website, so you could look at that too, but honestly just start with this. I will put a link in the chat for it too. Honestly, any of you guys that are kind of just like, oh well, mixing vocals is hard, just get the free thing. Get the free thing. It's extremely good. It uses all free plugins, all free, and it sounds honestly like $1,000,000, and it comes with effects and things like that, so you don't have to like fret about how to set it up, you know what I mean? But let's see. So we've got some PLs. 1, 2, 3. All right, so we got 3. Okay, so we didn't get 8. That's okay though. Better luck next time. Also, I forgot to mention, I really like the track. I thought it was like really fun. Y2K 2000s vibe. I thought it was really, really fun. All right, so next up we have Stories by Snowwick, which I don't believe we've ever seen submit before. First time here, yeah? All right. Actually got to make a song-ish. There you go. I'm excited to hear. Let's check it out.
Out of bed, I mean that was kind of rough. Couldn't sleep, what's the time? Doesn't matter to me anymore. Waking up and I love all of the thoughts I had like that was not enough. I can't get out of bed. Waking up and I love all of the thoughts I had like that was not enough. I can't get out of bed.
Okay, very cool. I like the vibes of this. By the way, guys, if we're PLing, comment the letter PL to recommend the song for our playlist. So I like just the feeling of it. It almost reminded me of like older music, like in a way, almost like Queen. I think there's some theatricality to this, like da 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 da. The vocal melody, there's a little quicker, right? Where was it? Yeah, this. Yeah, okay. So very fun vibes. There's a few things I would definitely work on. You already called out the vocals. That's okay. We don't have to talk about those. However, I feel like you might have noticed me going over here trying to master the track. It's an MP3, so I couldn't do it. I can only do it if it's a wave or AIF, I guess you say it. But what this felt like to me, it was just a little bit quiet, a little bit understated, kind of just the mix on everything was just a little like understated, quiet, soft. So I just wanted it to be a little bit more. It sounds to me like you're not using anything on your master bus at all. Like it just like everything's quiet and it's not even being boosted at the end. You know, if I had to advise anything, I'd be like, yeah, definitely put a limiter on your master bus. But then I also thought, just from the arrangement standpoint, there's a lot of kind of things I think could be livened up a little bit. Like your piano, for example, you just had like plum, 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 block chords, which block chords in general are like one of the more simple type of moves you can make, right? So I would love for you to try something with a piano, even if you put like an arpeggiator on it, right, to make it go da 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 da. I think that automatically would be more interesting. And I felt the same way about the bass. It was just kind of like sometimes even adding like a glide, like or like an extra note, like da da da. just kind of makes it feel more arranged, you know. And it was the same with the drums as well, like just sounded like a little bit, you know, like you're starting out, which is totally fine. I think you're doing a marvelous job for being new at it. So just honestly keep at it. I feel like if you're not a part of our Discord, definitely jump into our Discord. I will put the link right now in the chat, guys. So if anybody here is a musician and you're not a part of the server, literally come join. There's like super talented people in the server who are like really kind and give advice to others and like love to help. It's a really positive space. I curate it like that. The other people in there curate it like that. So come join, and you can always ask people for like a little bit more detailed feedback too. So, but let me know, chat, if we are PLing. Reminds you of the Doors, Nick. Okay, yeah. Totally. 1 PL. 2, 3. Okay, yeah, we didn't get enough PLs, but that's okay. Better luck next time. Yeah, Faustine said it really well. Everything is a little plain in quotes. I guess it feels like a demo. Really, it would be good for you to work with a producer so you can get more ideas. I agree. Yeah, and listen, it's okay. Plain is honestly like kind of a good place to start, to be honest. If you're new, I say actually the opposite a lot, where people like try to get really creative almost like too soon, where they kind of don't know the basics, and then it's just like a mess, right? At least your song, it was not a mess. It was definitely like, you know, it sounded like a song. Everything was like cohesive at least. So really good job. And next up we have Valentine, and this is by Shan. All right. Instrumental, new song, stereo placement, instrumental drum kit. Okay, skip over a little bit later. This is your first synth pop rock track. Awesome. Oh, and then there's a solo. Wonderful. Let's check it out. So let me just jump in a little later into this track. Okay. The guitars are very nice. Ooh. Yeah. I like the guitar solo. Okay. Very cool. Oh, this is a bridge, I assume. Oh, this is gonna be cool. It's gonna build up. Let's get it build up. Let's go. Kind of reminds me of the 2000s, like 2010 in a good way. Okay, awesome. All right, I have a lot of thoughts. Mostly, I really, really like this. By the way, guys, if you'd like to recommend this track for our playlist, comment PL, letter P, letter L. I like it a lot. This is honestly the kind of track I would make for like an artist. I've worked with a lot of artists that are like synthwave or like just like 80s inspired artists. So this makes a lot of sense to me. Now, I think your arrangement is really good. I'm really, really liking like the parts you chose, the drums, how everything ties together. So I think it literally is just in the mix for you. So good job on the kick. Good job on the kick. You do not have a weenie kick like a lot of people here do. You have a strong kick. Now, however, because your kick is so strong, it's making everything else feel a little bit unbalanced with the drums, with honestly everything. So I didn't even notice your bass. Where is your bass? Let me see. What's going on with it? Yeah, your bass is very, she's really demure. She's mindful, okay? No, the bass needs to come up, like the sub of it. The snare is almost there. What I would do is I would turn down the volume of the kick like 2 decibels, not too much. Turn up the snare like 1.5 decibels. The bass, for sure, juice it up. I wouldn't just turn it up. I would actually work with, you know what I would do? Because it kind of sounds like a synth bass right in here. Oh, sorry guys, they're banging over there like big time right now. It's very subtle. All right, it sounds like, and I might be wrong because I don't hear it very well, but it sounds like you need more sub out of that bass, so you need you need a bump like here between 60 and 120. But you know what I would do? So I would find where it's hitting the most, like do one of these, but then I would do a shelf like wherever your high frequencies start, because I kind of would want to hear, like if it's got any sort of bzzz, like any kind of buzz, any kind of high end, I would want to hear that from the bass because it would help it cut through small speakers. So that's what I would do. I also noticed some other percussions in there. Like you've got some, I think you got like a clap. I can't even tell you if I made that up though or not because it was so soft. So I would go through like your more special moments in the drums and then just emphasize them a little bit, right? That's what I would kind of do. You know, you might even want to do just like another quick assessment of your synths, guitars as well. I feel like maybe some of them could be juiced, some of them could be like just EQ to sit better with each other, but this was good. I really, really liked it. So I see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 PL, 6, 7. Okay, 8. Yeah, no, we have it. Wonderful. Let me see what you guys are saying. Faustine says, for me, it lacks a little personality. Like I would like to go dial back. I would like for it to go a little bit out of what we're expecting. It's really well produced, but feels predictable. I definitely can see how it can feel like that. I would wait until they have vocals, because a lot of the times, like kind of a simple track like that, it can just work amazingly well with like a really, really good song, to be honest. It just can. Like I actually have played several songs where I didn't do anything crazy in the track, but it's just a good song. And this is actually like, it's interesting now that I'm working on like artist music again. I haven't done this in a while, so it's interesting. It's almost like I grow when I take a break from it and then I come back and I have like almost like a different perspective on it. And one of the things I noticed is like the way I approach my stuff, it's very much about the top line. And I don't even think of it as the top line. I just think of it as the idea and the song. A lot of the times I don't go that crazy on the track unless I think doing something really cool track-wise will bring out a cool top line idea out of me. I more just keep things like really, like if you guys watched how I cook, which you guys don't really get to see it like unedited that often, you would be amazed at how like bad my stuff sounds in the beginning. Like I just don't really care how it sounds. I just care if it inspires me to come up with ideas that I think are like it, because I feel very confident. I'm like, of course I can like fix it up, mix it, like change, flip sounds, like make it sound better. Like I couldn't worry about that at all. I just am like really so focused on locking in on like, because I am a songwriter at heart. Like to me, like I just want to like tell the story I want to tell. I want to hear the top line that makes me go, so basically all that to say is that sometimes like just a plain track is actually good if your song is like really banging. So I'm gonna really look forward to hearing this, Shan, when you have a top line. But you are our first piggy. Congratulations.
Piggies of the week and other haters.
And next up we have Reppin', and this is by Halal. I love that you call me Mrs. Smith. I feel like I'm in a spy movie. You're the only one literally that calls me Mrs. Smith. That's so cute. You know, okay, I will say I don't know if I'm enjoying the summer. Like I am. Like went for a run this morning. It was really, really nice. But I'm definitely like a fall, like winter, spring. I actually like all seasons. But summer, it's really because I live in California. Like if I move to another place that's colder, I probably will enjoy summers a lot more. But here, especially like in the valley where I live in LA, it's just like kind of oppressively hot. So in my mind, I'm already going to like Halloween, to be honest. It's just like barely June and I'm like, yay, spooky season. Okay, UK trap drill type song, a genre I very, very much enjoy. Just kind of recently gotten into, but really, really like it. Rough mix, no worries. Usual feedback, blah, blah, blah. I got you. Let's check it out.
I rep my yeah. This jam, you could take my sip. Baseline hit, some more 8-line this. Buy me a whip, then I take my pick. Then I find me a chick, I can make my itch. Hey, darkness in motion. It's a 16 bar from the dark of the ocean. Flow penetrates, egos with the dark of the broken. Meanwhile, inhale smoking.
Love that film.
Been promoting the green and the pure best herb. MPs get vexed and they swear they words. On daytime telly, but they blur with her. Light work. I rep mine. Got a sword for the dagger in the best one.
Is this a sample vocal?
And you know I give a fuck about set times, yeah.
This is cool. Oh, let's build it up.
Baseline hit, some more 8-line this. I rep mine, got a sword for the dagger in the best one. Young boy and I'm babbling the best lines. And you know I give a fuck about set times, yeah. I rep
Hey.
mine. Oh, this shams, you can take my sip. Baseline hit, some more 8-line this. I rep mine. I rep mine.
Hey. I like the strings a lot. I think this is really, really sick. I know the mix, there's like a few little moments, but on it, like it's like I think it literally could just glue together better. Just take another pass at it when you're fresh. But I think this is really, really creative, and I love the way that you just find these splice vocals. I'm curious, like I guess there's like full songs right on there. I've never used it because I'm obviously like a singer, but I'm actually so curious about this. Like, so I guess there's like full songs that you just like take little pieces of them and just turn them into your own song, because I think this is a really, really good way for a producer who's not a vocalist to like create full tracks. It's really, really cool. But yeah, it just felt creative to me. Like a lot of the stuff that you do, like I called out the drum production. I really, really like the very like powerful, strong fills. You know I do. I really like the strings. And I like that you also like, even working with splice vocals, you made hooks. Like I rep my, like I could sing that back to you, right? I feel like a lot of people, when they work with like pre-made samples, they're just like, they don't cut them up in unique ways. They just kind of like just use the samples. But yeah. Use filters, filter by time. You can find 4-minute vocals. Really? Okay, see, it's funny. I'm like on Splice. I just had a pack drop there a couple of weeks ago, and I don't even know. It's so funny too, because a lot of my packs are with Volks, their vocal label, but really like my packs are not vocal packs. Like I just have vocals in them. They're like drums, like they have everything in them. Yeah, that's crazy. Yeah, honestly, very, very cool like way to do it for sure. And yeah, I see all these PLs. People love it, think it has good energy. Yeah, honestly, like there's not like even anything specific I would say like to fix. To literally just take a pass on with it when you're fresh, and you're gonna be good. So let me just go ahead and add you straight to that good playlist, my friend. Boom.
Because of the week,
And
another
of course,
eaters.
you're a contender for Piggy of the Week because that's how it goes, you know? Because that's how it goes. So great job. And next up, we have Speed Garage. And this is by Wambits Music. Hello. All right. Course felt a little empty. But if you add more, feels crowded. What do I do if I stumble upon this problem? It's a really, really amazing question. Let's just listen and I'll kind of figure out specifically per your song what I'm thinking. Great chords. Oh. Love. Such a cool synth right here. Love the texture of it. Ah! Aha! Sick. Sick. Great track. Very cool track. Really, like, you could pitch this to a K-pop top liner right now. Like, if they had a good top line, it could for sure get cut. This is very interesting. I like how you went like aggressive with the garage concept, because a lot of people do like a very elegant cutesy take on this drum style specifically, like more new jeans-ish, and that's definitely like old at this point. I like that you went with like a higher energy, more aggressive take. Okay, so your question, I actually have an idea for you. I don't think you need to do anything crazy. Also, guys, let me know if we're PLing. Comment letter P, letter L if you want this to be added to our playlist. Personally, I would be very mad at you if you didn't. So go ahead and do it. This is amazing. Okay, hold on. So here, this part. Okay, all you need is a synth that's a couple of octaves above where all your other synths are, because you don't have anything like really high, right? And I think you're gonna have a vocal really taking up a lot of space, and it's gonna feel really good with the vocal. I just think if you want to fill it out a little bit more, do like a gliding, like really high, like maybe just like a normal like saw kind of synth or a little triangle synth, like me. And you could do like little something creative, like a little cut on it, and just kind of have that go throughout. And you could even have it appear in here too, because it's not gonna really interact in a weird way with that rhythmic, very cool synth that you've got, because it's gonna just be like more static, legato long notes. That's what I usually do. Usually if it just feels like a tad empty to me, I don't like go, oh my god, my track is like, no, I just go, okay, it just needs like something, one other extra small thing to like just help fill it out and the energy. But super good track, really creative. I really, really like it. Let's see what people said. Okay, yeah, so many PLs. Yeah, like a lead synth, but honestly, I wouldn't even make it like too aggressive. Just have it be like moderate volume. Just make sure that it's a really high octave, like octave above that, or even 2 octaves above where I'm singing it. That's what I would do. Just something really simple, because your track already has so much rhythm. It switches, which is great, like every section. So just don't overcomplicate it, okay? Yeah, look how many PLs you got. You got so many PLs. Honestly, you are also Piggy contender, for sure. This is a really, really, really great track. So, great job.
Pieces of the week and other eaters.
Speed Garage. All right, and we have one more song in this free-for-all. And this song is... Oh, this is... Okay, yes. All right, guys, is this a known acronym? IDWI? I don't... I'm trying to get... What does this mean? Let's look it up. What does it mean? I disagree with you. Let me know if the internet got it correct or not. Okay, but let's go ahead and take a listen.
So now you're going out and I be following your friends, and then you wonder why I am the way that I am.
You tear me down and make me feel like I'm a mess. Broke me down, but then I got myself straight back up. I never thought I was gonna be the one to leave you fast. But baby, I don't need
Good.
baby, I don't need you. Cause I don't need you right now, I never did in the first place, babe. I don't wanna hear your name, get out of my face. Cause I don't need you.
Okay, we got a boy group song. I'm so excited. And I love that you guys are creating a group. So I want to talk a little bit about your guys' vocals. First of all, we are having the same problem we had a couple of songs ago. The vocals are dry. Where's the reverb? Where's the sauce? Okay, why is it so dry? We need some sauce. Okay, what I definitely, okay, grab my vocal chain, grab the free one, grab the paid one right here if you need help with the backgrounds, the ad-libs, all of that. Honestly, for you guys, I would just get this, but like, let me put the free one in the chat, because literally anybody, like, guys, if you have a problem with your vocals, like, just get this right now. Okay, but it's more than just the mixing. A lot of it, so what I'm perceiving, I don't know how many guys are in the group, I couldn't really tell, but there is like a varying singing skill level, and I want to just point things out to you so you become a little bit more careful as you guys record. So
So now you're going out and I be following your friends, and then you wonder why I am the way that I am.
they sound really good.
Tear me down and make me feel like I'm a mess.
They sound really nice too. Maybe just work a little bit with their, like, really it's a vocal cord connection. I feel like they just, I don't know how young you guys are. Maybe it's like a young male thing where your voice is changing. I'm not sure. Obviously, I'm like shooting in the dark here, but there is like a little bit of a shake there that I think a vocal coach could really help with. But it gets a little bit funkier as we go on. They sound good. Right there. Right there. These are not the right notes. It should be you. Those are the notes that you should be singing right there with that chord. So, and it kind of gets, after that, the vocals just become a little bit like different skill levels, like I said. So I would just really work hard on everybody's parts to make sure everybody's on pitch, everybody's on time, and everybody sounds cohesive together. You know what I mean? And then I want to give you another suggestion. So specifically for songwriting, okay, I would love to hear another song from you guys. Please submit another song. I want you guys to try to push for a more interesting concept. So this is called like I Don't Need You or You or something like that. I think you guys can do better. You guys can do better because that's kind of like low-hanging fruit, right? I mean, right? Like any relationship you build. I love you. I don't want you anymore. I don't need you. That's like the first things that come to mind. You know, we had a song here a couple of songs ago that was literally comparing a relationship to jaywalking. I'd like for you guys to look for more interesting concepts before you even write, and that way you can write around a title that you guys feel really strongly about. Because right now, yeah, it's a little like, and another thing I want to say for a boy group too, right? So think about this. Who are fans of boy groups? Who are fans of boy groups? It's girls. It's young girls. Does a young girl want to see a good looking guy tell her, I don't need you? Honey, it's the last thing they want to hear. They want to hear, I love you. And they want to hear, I can't live without you. And even if it is a breakup song, they want to hear something like, I loved you so much and you hurt me so bad. And now my, heart is in shambles and I just have to walk away. But you're so hot though. Listen, like I'm being kind of funny about it, but like, just keep that in mind when you write, okay? And let me know if we are PLing, guys. Are we PLing or not? Let's see. Cowboy says, for a young band, this is good. I agree. Listen, it takes a long time to develop something, to develop mastery in something. I teach you guys here. I literally have courses. I do programs with people where I'm one-on-one with them or in a group. And one thing, like I'm always honest, I'm like, I cannot teach you guys mastery. I can't physically. It's impossible for me to take what's in my brain and give it to you. Mastery is earned. Taste is earned, right? I can teach you tips and tricks, techniques, frameworks, specific advice. I would like turn your kick up, like all that stuff. But really tying all of that together is gonna come down to you just doing it and doing it a lot. So never, knocking somebody who's young, who's starting, and if their stuff is not quite like fully locking in, it is okay. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 PLs, 7, 8. All right, there we go. And yes, Nick, the vocal treatments don't match, and also the vocals are too quiet, Cowboy. They are. But it's okay. Listen, like one thing at a time, right? I don't want to be like, and this is wrong, and this is wrong. It's like just work on one thing at a time. I think like improving your guys' performances is gonna have the biggest level.
Of the week and other ears.
All right, guys. That was our free-for-all. We're gonna have another one a little bit later. But for now, let's do a cheeky little verified moment. So this segment is for people who are verified on Boombox, which you can do by clicking the link below to join. The link is in the description. It's like my partner link. And this is gonna allow you guys to be a part of the segment, which nothing's ever guaranteed on these streams, right? Sometimes these streams are like really chill. Sometimes we have like 150 people on them. It just just really, really depends. So nothing's guaranteed. However, it's more guaranteed that you will get a listen if you're one of the members here, especially if you're a gold or silver member. So let's go ahead and start with Josta with All These Years. Hello. Listen to the second half of the track. Okay, from here. This is project I'm currently working on. Some future bassy bedroom pop. It's meant to go along with other songs I submitted. I remember them. They were very good. Part of your EP. Yes. Yes. Beautiful. Let's check it out. Oh, sorry. Wrong song.
And after all these years, I can't stop thinking about you. And all these years,
I love that you don't have a snare. This is really interesting.
These years don't mean no good without you.
It's so good. I love that you made a duet too. I think these are splice samples that you're using for vocals. Really cool track. As always, super creative, guys. Let me know if we're PLing. For anybody who might just be joining, if you liked what you just heard, comment letter P, letter L. It's recommending the song for a special playlist. Now, Josta, I don't really have notes. I don't really make future bass, right? And this is like future bass because it's very like different than what was happening in like 2016, 2015 when it was big. Like, I just like that you're going a little more textural with the drums, a little more like realistic textures like sticks and stuff. I like that it also feels almost like house in a way, just because of the vocals that you're choosing to. I don't know. I really like your style. I think it's really cool. I have like only one comment, and like take this with a grain of salt. This is a creative comment. It's not even about your quality. It's only like, I wonder. Well, it is a little bit. Okay, so it's about the vocals. I wonder, first of all, if you can just make a little bit of a pocket for them to sit better in the mix. Like, it's super subtle. I just think if you carved out, like with dynamic EQ in the competing instruments, the vocals would just sit better, right? But I also wonder, and this is a creative comment, because people are so like just AI this, AI that, right? I can kind of see some people thinking these vocals are AI. I know they're not. I know they're from Splice, but just because of how they sound like time stretched and stuff, I think some people would think that, and I just don't want that for you after all your hard work. One thing I thought of, do you know Sagala, DJ? I'm sure you do. Do you remember their like own takes on like ABC, the Jackson 5 song? I'm sure you know what I'm talking about. They like a lot of times, and a lot of DJs do this is not like new, but they would like form and shift the vocals, make them like kind of more kid-like with format, where you can even kind of move formants up and down. I almost feel like if you did some more like very DJ-ish processing on the vocals, people wouldn't think AI, they would think DJ when they hear it. You know what I'm trying to say? Like, this is just the kind of things we have to think about these days, but also you don't have to. So look how many PLs you got. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, like lots and lots and lots. Yes, literally somebody was asked, literally, who said AI vocals samples are original? Nick. Yep. See see what I'm trying to say here? Like, it's just kind of I don't like this because it's a problem for people who are like doing all of this, working so hard, creating all of this, and then, especially the uninitiated, like, especially the audience is going to be like, this is AI, and they will assume your track is AI. Like, it's really freaking annoying, to be honest. Like, it really kind of pisses me off because I just know how hard you guys work on this music. So that's really where my comments coming from. So yeah, cowboy. See, that's why I was like saying, like, make it like really processed, like DJ territory. So yeah, Josta, your music is beautiful. I want you to win, okay? Like, you do such a good job. You've sent so many great songs on these streams. So yeah, beautiful job. Honestly, what was your song called? Let me put it in the piggy pile all these years. Piggy pile is strong. Piggy pile is strong today, guys. Gorgeous. Okay. Next up, we have Wizard Blood with Crying on the Dance Floor. Such a good title. Let's freaking go.
Crying on a dance floor, breaking deep inside, don't know what it was. Science drew a straight line, never spoke of flowers, never wanted close.
I love this ARP. I think the vocals are sitting a little loud. We'll talk about it in a second. Ooh, this is cool. Hey! Love the processing. Love that. How did you do that? If you're here, how did you do this effect? Is this vocoder? I think so. Okay, so I love this. It sounds really good. Guys, let me know if we're PLing. The only thing is, like, I kind of just felt like something about the mix, right? I'm gonna have a hard time articulating it because technically everything was like good. The only thing I heard is the vocals up until the vocoder vocal comes in. It just felt a little loud because then when they were dropping out, it kind of felt like, oh, everything's dropping out and everything's becoming like, bleh, right? So I would just turn those down. But there was something in here, you know, even though this is like a sausage right here outside of these areas, like it kind of almost felt like it was just too like, I think there is such a thing as a mix being too balanced. When you're like a more advanced producer like this, I almost want to push you to like pull out the kind of like nastiest, most interesting bits of your track and like almost push them a little too much forward for your comfort. I think there was like some kind of like vocal breathy thing that you use as percussion, and I was like, oh, I need more of that, right? Because it was really unusual. And this is a comment for all of you guys that are more advanced. There comes a point where you have to start breaking some rules. There comes a point where you have to start messing with like what's balanced and what's good and what's normal. Like you get, again, like at some point, not right now, but I will like stream or show you guys somehow like my process. You guys will see how wrong so many of the things I do, especially in the beginning, are. Like I just don't give an F. Like I kind of go from more like the sonics that I think are just cool because I do like know the rules so well, right? And you guys are getting to the point also where y'all know how to like make a balanced track, balanced mix, right? And this is where you can start like doing weird stuff. And like this is gonna be uncomfortable. It's uncomfortable because you're like, oh, but I just got good at like making everything balanced and everything professional, and now I have to like break it. Yeah, yeah, you do. But Wizard Blood, this is great. I really love all your dance music. I'm not an expert at EDM, but I just feel a lot of emotion in it, and I really like it. So yeah, look at all these PLs, beautiful PLs. Oh, you haven't done the final mix yet. Okay, then ignore everything I have to say. But you know, maybe when you are finalizing it, like just try to dig out the things that you think are the most unique. You're gonna know what they are. You know, you're gonna know what they are. Really good.
Of the week, another
All right, guys, that was our. Oh no, I'm sorry. I was like, that was our free for all. No, we're just started a new segment. Okay, Alina. Okay, girl. Sometimes it be like that, you know. I can't even blame myself on being tired today. I'm not really that tired. I'm doing good. Sometimes I just kind of have little brain farts, and it's okay. Let me look for other like. Not June 6th, like more May. Nope, not May. Yeah, there you go. Here we have Glitch in the System by the Music Diva. Ah, okay. Replace it with a flute. I remember this song. Yes. That's okay. I won't judge the mix then. If you know it's rough, we don't gotta talk about it. This is cuter. It's good. Yeah, this sounds really good to me. It's funny, I don't remember what the flute did before now, but it's like Okay, I hope you don't take this the wrong way. It's like dinky, but it's dinky in a good way. Like, I like this. I'm into this. It almost, like, I don't know what you intend your music for. I know you have this very, like, cinematic, theatrical style, which I really dig. And again, like, this is always good, you know, for us to have these discussions of, like, what you guys want to achieve, right? Because some of you guys are making music for fun, and that's freaking beautiful. And, like, deserves to be celebrated. Like, I draw for fun, for example. I drew all of Liar's artwork. I drew like a lot of like things for my artwork, right? And I almost kind of like hate doing that, funny enough. I don't really like to draw for work. I don't like to draw like artwork for music. Like, it just kind of annoys me because then it feels like a job. I like to draw for fun, and I draw like the most random things, just whatever I'm into. So if you make music for fun, that's wonderful. But also, if you guys have goals, I think that's also like, if you're like, no, I actually would like to make a living out of this. I want, you know, to get a Grammy. Like, guys, I will encourage you in anything, to be honest. Like, you want a Grammy, you go after that Grammy, right? It's just like, you kind of have to know, you know. And for you, Music Diva, I'm like, yeah, you could work on games. For example, I kind of started listening to more game soundtracks recently. Now, granted, they're from games I like, so I'm already like, I heard it a lot in the background, and I just like, you know how it is when music is paired with the visual or something else, like a story that you're just really, really into, it makes the music feel more special to you. So I listened to the soundtrack of this game, Town to City. I listened to the soundtrack of this game, Paralives, and yeah, I just think they calm me down. They're beautiful. I like love them. I love them so much. So I just encourage you to think about what you could do with your style of music. Like, and if you don't want to like have a job out of it, like, I get it. I get it. Having this as a job is like, it's a blessing, but it's also hard in its own way. So, but anyway, I like this. That's all this to say is I like this. How about you guys? Are we PLing? Your style is nerdcore. I love nerdcore. Oh, okay. See, I'm nerdcore in my heart. I feel like I'm not nerdcore on the surface at all, but in my heart, I am nerdcore. This is based on a game. Okay. Yeah, Peaches says this is so lovely. I agree, Peaches. Ingrid, I don't play famous songs on these streams. I play songs from our community. But I do hear you guys that you want me to remake Iconic by Mistake. I have not heard it yet. I have no idea what it sounds like. So I will remake that for you guys in the next month or whatever. Like, those videos, my challenge, long form videos, they take a while to edit. So, but it is coming. It is coming. So, okay, I see lots of PLs for Glitch in the System. Let's go ahead and add it to our playlist.
Speakers of the week and other eaters.
Beautiful. Let's get our verified members back. So yeah, we're in the verified moment, guys. And this is always like very, very helpful for if you want like a little bit, I never say it's guaranteed feedback, but it's like a little more guaranteed. Just a little more, okay? Now, moving up was from last week. This one's from before. This one we heard. These we heard. Okay, yeah, that was it. That was it for our verified moment, guys. I'm gonna take like a teeny break to go to the bathroom, and then we're back to listen to our versionese, and then we're gonna do another free for all after that. So if you haven't submitted a song yet, you have a song, just submit it, okay? Today's like a lighter stream. Sometimes these are crazy, so like this is a good opportunity. I'm just saying, like, submit your song, even if it's rough, even if you're like, ooh, it's not there yet, just like tell me that in the comment. Like, that's fine. I won't roast you, and I will see you guys in like 2-3 minutes. I am back, guys. I'm back. Let's go ahead and just jump right into the versions program. And for anybody who is new here, so what this is, basically every month we have a few different people who were chosen to submit the same song several times. And these are the people for this month, and everybody is basically like taking the same song, submitting it again, and every time I give feedback, and then the person is asked to apply the feedback and, you know, make their song better. Now, this is what, like, 1, 2, 3, this is the 4th month that we're doing this, and it's been really, really fun because people's tracks just progressively get so much better. People improve really fast. So if you want to be a part of this for next month, please join Discord. I usually like kind of ask people to submit themselves when it's time in Discord. I just put it in the chat too. So it's not time yet. We still got another week here of this versions program, but just keep that in mind. You know, think about what kind of song you would want to do. You can watch this segment, see how I give feedback, see if this is for you, you know. But yeah, so it looks like almost everybody submitted a second version. Unfortunately, Muanica didn't have a chance to, but we do have 4 new versions, which is really, really exciting. So anyway, let's go down the line. We have Rockstar by Soph. So, and the way this works is really cool. Boombox has a built-in versions feature, right? So this is version 2, this is version 1, right? You can see version 1 right here. That's what they had last week. And now we are on version 2, and I can see how the song grew, progressed. It's very, very cool. And also when you're working, like, guys, I will sometimes end up with like 20 versions of the same song. So it's just nice to have it in one place versus like 20 files. Anywho, let's go ahead and check this out. Ooh. Good. Okay, so Soph, first of all, you just started producing in February. That's crazy. You sound way more experienced than that. So that's a really, really, really wonderful thing. Now, also, this being kind of like an ESPA type of approach, I totally get what you're going for. So let's just go through it together. I think you're doing a really, really good job. I think this track has a lot of power. The kick I really like. It's like really hitting quite well. But let's go through. There's a few little things. So let's look at your bass right now. So right now you have just kind of like a static, I call them buzzy basses. Like it's a synth bass with like a lot of high-end information, right? I think your bass synth is a little hidden. It's a little like soft for what you're going for, which is like ESPA is really known for bombastic tracks and especially bombastic bass. The bass on ESPA is always like "Rah." And yours is more like "Rah." So I would turn it up in the mix a good amount, like 5 dBs at least. I also would try to juice the sub of your bass. So I've shown this before, but I'll show it to you again. Basically, you just want to boost. You want to boost these frequencies here, right? Like 60 hertz up to like 120 hertz. You just really want to feel that like low end. And your bass is really, it's very timid right now. So we definitely want to work on that. Another thing I want you to work on a little bit is your transitions between sections. So this was your verse going into your pre, and there was nothing really to signify that transition there. Just listen. Yeah, it just starts, right? You do have one thing, you have that the little down, I never know what to call them, like down sweep, I guess, impact. You know what I'm talking about. I think you should do something before that. You have ta-dum, ta-dum, dun. I would even do just like a little fill, ta-ta-ta, push, and then you jump into the pre. Just something like that. You could even do like a little sweep into the pre underneath there. I really like the guitar. I think having like the aggressive rock and roll-ish vibe to this K-pop track is very good, very on brand for aespa. I do think you should turn up your guitar. Same with your bass here too. I think you have like just an 808 here. Yeah, it's just a little soft, so you could turn them both up. I think also you could have something a little bit more atmospheric going on here in the pre-chorus, because it's very, very, very simple at this point. You know, if you even had like a like some kind of gliding synth, or even like a vocal on top of it, like a little bit in the higher register. It doesn't have to be loud, just something to kind of give it a little more here. And I like how you build this up. You could also do a sweep underneath this, like where it starts goes ta-to, ta-to, ta-to. You could go shh, and then you can even cut the sweep with your percussion, right? I think that would help a lot. And this feels very chorus-like. I really like this for you. One thing I would do, so your guitars and your string-like synth, I think you did a wonderful job in selecting them, because one is higher octave, one is lower octave. I think what you could do though is you can widen your high synth. Just make it sit wider with like an imager type of plugin. It's gonna help you a lot. So, but this is really great. What do you guys think? Oh, there they are. They're here. Awesome. Same advice as mine. Well, but a pad would be cool, right, Faustine? Down filter, right? I was like, down sweep, like I never know what to call things. And then Koo says, I love your videos so much, thank you. I'm submitting my song, just taking a while to load. That's okay. First song, listen, we applaud that here. We really like support that here. So anyway, Virginese on second week, we don't put them in the playlist, just to like not have the same song in the playlist like over and over again. So we're gonna continue. Oh, things moved a little bit. Wait, hold on. Oh, Robert uploaded for Faustine. Okay, I will take it. I got confused. Just helping get Faustine's version of it. Thank you, Robert. That's very kind. You were literally MVP. Okay, so you changed the bells for some more fun, different stuff. Worked on structure, transitions. You don't think it's boring anymore? That's good. Write something. I don't know what to write about yet. Theme suggestions are welcome in the track if it makes you think about something. Okay. Need to work on the thing I'm worst at, which is coming up with a capture top line. What do you mean? I've heard your top lines. They're amazing. Let's listen. Ooh. Love. What are you using for percussion? I love the sound of those Foley-like percussions. And that's your voice, I assume, right? Ooh. Oh. Very cool. Yes. It's different. I like what you did second verse. Yeah, Faustine is good. I really, really like it. And I don't really have notes for you because you are an artist with a specific style. You know what works for you. You know what you like. I really like this. I am gonna give you a top line suggestion because I heard stuff. Don't have a lyric, and also you might do this in French. So like, you know, I don't speak French, but I did hear a melody I think will really work with like the urgency of the chorus. So I'm gonna try to sing it for you. And then do some kind of like like very I don't know what to call it. Like it's almost giving like eyelid K-pop, but not, because you could make it like very indie and process it in like a weird way, like I feel like you could like cut those up, and maybe there's a word that works. Again, like I don't know if you want to do this fully French English, like what you're wanting to do, and of course you don't have to use any of this, but just something I heard that might help. Sounds like Pink Panthers to you, Peaches? To me it doesn't, because Faustine has a more like weird indie quality to it, and I don't know. I mean, I love Pink. I feel like with Pink, it's like, it's just not as like strange in some ways. It's like a little bit more pop, but yeah, I definitely know what you're saying. Robert says, I might enjoy a bit of artwork as a bit of contrast. I think they were coming just in at the end. Yeah, I mean, honestly, here's what I would suggest. I would suggest working on the top line, because you are very good at texturizing your tracks. You are very good at finding cool, unique, interesting little moments in them. So I'm not worried for you with that. Like, it's almost like, you know what? If you were like, oh, I'm going to keep texturizing the track and adding, like, it's almost kind of like procrastinating in a way, because if you're really good at something, it's like not that hard for you. You're just like, oh, I'm putting off the thing I don't think I'm good at, like coming up with a hook or whatever it is you tell yourself. I wouldn't. If I were you, I wouldn't work on the track anymore until you have a solid top line. And then like it's going to be easy. You're just going to know what your top line needs. You might even change some things. You know, you add some cuts, add some free bars where drums are not happening. Add a filter. Like you're going to know what to do around the top line. So top line time for you, my girl. Faustine says, I love Pink Panthers. Yeah, I think I'm just more in between many genres. And listen, and that's, I kind of just hear you when I hear your tracks, which is literally what you want. Like, don't overthink. But I literally don't even feel like I know genres. Like, I'm like, there's so many genres and there's so just many ways to combine them. Just like literally do what you want to do. Like, so, but I think you did a great job here. It sounds way more finished. And all right, so next up we have Outgrown, Safe to Hear version. Awesome, Peaches. Version 2, awesome. Gave you a big headache as you switched your session to hard drive. This just happened to me. It's the worst. You had to redo everything. Oh my God. Thank you for being so committed and literally doing that. Can we just like get some clapping emojis? This is literally, I'm gonna be honest. I feel like I would have given up. I would have been like, I'm just gonna make something else. Oh, I'm so sorry. Replace some of the guitars and basses with real ones, new bass line. Well, no, look, you did a lot of stuff. I'm so glad the feedback's helped you too. And yeah, let's listen. I like that pulse. Oh, that's cool. I like that arp. Oh, you have a little rub right there. Yeah, unfortunately. Let's hear it again. Something with your bass, the pad, and the da 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 da. Just check it. There's something hanging over something, creating like a weird thing there. Okay, Peaches. So very, very cool. I can see how hard you worked. Thank you so much for pushing through the hard drive failure. It's the worst. So I saw a comment from Robert that I totally agree with. He said the syncopation is cool, but makes it hard to find the groove. I agree. So I kind of kept waiting for the groove to lock in, right? And I think it's just because like it is a little bit unusual, right? But it never gets to the point where like, okay, I know where the kick is, the snare is. So it just kind of feels like I'm waiting the whole time. Maybe let's find a point where you can add a little bit more of like a groove people can naturally lock into. Maybe right there where the arp start. Ta. Maybe if you go like tum 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 ta, tum tum ta, tum 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 ta, like this kind of tum ta halftime feeling. Obviously, my hand hitting the desk, that's the kick. This is the snare, and then you could keep the ta 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 ta. Hats like that, right? I do feel like it needs to find its groove. So, and also talking about drums, I do think they could be louder. They could be a little bit more present. Yeah, like your snare, it's very atmospheric, and maybe it's good in like the intro part because it kind of is more vibes. But I think once you lock in with your groove, you want to hear the kick, you want to hear the snare, you want to hear all the drums. One thing I would suggest too, I think you're using all acoustic samples. I find that acoustic samples, unless you're going for like a very realistic, like this is a rock track, they do, and even then, to be honest, they do well paired with electronic samples because electronic samples just are designed to hit harder, to be heard more, to be more present. So a lot of the times my snare, I will literally like take, here, I'll just show you. You know, I will take a more electronic snare. Like, let's grab something from my pack, Must Have Pop, right? Let's just grab a snare from here, like a pop. Yeah, okay. So this, yeah, let's do the stick snare, right? So this has a little bit of an acoustic feel to it, but it also has like an electronic layer to it. And if I wanted to be more acoustic, I would literally just be like acoustic snare. I would look that up. Yeah, okay, that one's great, right? See? And then I can just adjust it. Maybe I want less of the electronics, so I would turn that down. Right? Versus. So it just gives it more power. So I would do something like that. And definitely also watch out for that rub that I showed you. There's just something that like happened there where instruments are overlapping each other in like weird ways. You know what I mean? Faustine says, should check out Analog Obsessions plugin called Love End. Okay, I don't know that one. I think it's free. It's just like putting it on Kick, beefs it up without even touching anything. It's like magic. You know what? I'm screenshotting your comment because I think that's pretty cool. I want to check that out. I'm always interested in free plugins because I know you guys are interested and it helps a lot of people. So yeah, I'm always down to like check stuff out. Yeah, Robert says we need to kick into the track. The syncopation is cool intro, but we need to lock it down before we get tired of it. Fully agree. Yes. What about real drums with fake ones? That's exactly what I showed you just now. Yeah, like that's literally what you would do is like use real drums combined with samples. That's literally what I used to do when I was in Nashville. I worked on like a lot of, I don't even know what to call it, like acoustic music, I guess. And that's exactly what I did. To make it feel like it hits harder, I would combine it with like the real drums with the electronic drums. So really good job. And yeah, we have one more song, which is Red Carpet by Raven. So excited. I remember this. This was like a 2000s kind of vibe. So let's do it. Hey. I totally get this. Wanting ARA support, yes.
Hiding those tired eyes beneath some powder lies. Put a little more eyeliner and this evening will be alright. Everyone will see you later on the big screen using paper. You have your fans and haters and those you can relate to. You don't even take a single sec to
Sounds nice. I like that falsetto.
turn into what you expect. When you're on a red carpet,
Oh, this is nice.
when you're on a red carpet, So the lines are blurring between fakers.
I like that stomp.
Celeb relationships are just plain.
Claps are awesome.
Everyone will see you later.
Yeah.
On the big screen, news and papers. Paparazzi's got you cornered. There's nowhere to escape to. Thirsty for attention when it's all that you crave. When the camera's flashing at you to the edge of the sleigh. When you're on the red carpet,
When you're on the red carpet. Oh, up is good.
fighting for
Oh,
fame, you want everything. For the glitz and
I like that distorted synth.
sacrificing your dignity just to get people on their knees.
Okay, this is super good. It sounds a lot better than last time. Seriously, like you did a really, really great job. I love all the track changes you made. I can hear them. They're really subtle, but they really do add a lot. Yeah, definitely bring those castanets volumes back up because they were very cool. But it works. It works really, really well. And I know the vocals were the biggest challenge. They definitely sound a lot better. Now, I do want to talk to you about now processing your vocals. So your vocals are very clean now. They're very, very clean. And I feel like, especially for you with this, right? I can tell, and listen, like, there is no path out of this except forward, right? But I can tell, you know, you are learning the style, you're finding your confidence to sing this kind of music. Like, I can literally hear that in your voice. And you still sound amazing. And I'm just so proud of you. But because this is not like, you know, you've done this 1,000 times and you just showed up and like spit it out and you're done, right? I can hear when people are like that, when it's just so like they've done it so many times and so natural. So because you're still like finding your ground in here, I would experiment a lot with effects to kind of just like texturize your vocal package, make it more fun. I'm sure you've seen me use this. This can be a good friend for you. This vinyl plugin right here. It's like for certain bits, maybe when you're on the red carpet, or maybe certain just words you could like, or certain ad libs, you can vinyl them out. This would help a lot. I think another really interesting thing too, I know you're using my vocal presets. Are you on the free plugin one or the paid plugin one? It's gonna be the same move. I'm gonna suggest you, so I'll show it on the free one so other people can also use it if they don't have the expensive plugins, but like do the same thing if you're on the premium chain. Okay, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna go into the Brit channel, which is right here, the second to last. So this is our brightener 2. So this is the one that's going, it's like your crunch frequency, 3.2, right? Between 3 and 5. And usually I don't crank this too much. It's just like a little bit. Try a little more. I think it will make your vocal like a little more 2000s. I don't know how to explain it, but like they kind of like overdid this frequency back then. And it's like, you could try both of these too, see which one like feels better. Just crank it like a lot, go back and forth, see which one you like more, and then just dial it back to where it's like prominent, but not like insane, obviously. I think that will help a lot. Now, I think because you have that really cool growl in your voice, I'm really happy you were like bringing it out and like adding more of it. Saturation, my friend. You know, you guys know this is my favorite saturation plugin. It's really freaking expensive. You could use something else. It's just like that this is frequency specific, and literally this warm tape setting is like literally what I use. I don't even like the other ones. I don't even like the other ones, but I just think you could get like, just have fun with the effects, to be honest. I think you can just achieve a lot more intentionality with that. Oh my god, hi Kim, thank you for saying my voice is very ASMR. I feel like it is today because I'm like very calm today. I feel like when I have like that true calm inside, I'm like very like, hi guys. But when I'm more cracked out, I don't think I'm very ASMR. Dana, hi, nice to meet you. Thank you for being on my live. That's good to have you. Oh, Faustine, this is a very good comment. She said, maybe surrounding yourself with something cozy can help make it feel more natural for you to sing. This is so real. Like, comfort as you're singing is so important. Leon says, Raven, you slay. I literally agree. Oh, you're using the free one. Oh, perfect. I did the right thing then. Yeah. So you are doing a really great job. I'm very proud of you. And okay, guys, let's go back to our main playlist. All the versionees, good job, guys. I'm sad about the one person who wasn't able to. I read they like literally like had problems and stuff and just couldn't do it. And it's okay, life happens, guys. But you know, I'm really looking forward to the 4 of you to finish strong next week. Do as much as you can, you know, and I'm just so stoked to hear it. And yeah, where is my June folder? There it is. There she is. Okay, guys, we are gonna finish strong with another free for all. All right, guys, so you are now allowed, as you know, to spam the name of your song in the chat. I'm gonna pick a few, I'm gonna review them. This is open to everybody, not just verified people, so have at it, honey. Have at it. Have so much fun. I can't wait to hear your songs. Raven says, yeah, you were crunching because it was coming down to the wire. Yeah, it's, you know, guys, deadlines are good sometimes, right? Like sometimes it can pressure you, but a lot of times like it just gets things moving, right? I work really hard these days on not being a perfectionist because I come from being, like, to be honest, like a toxic perfectionist, like a toxic one for sure. Like, very toxic in my 20s. Like, work or nothing, like, be the best or nothing. And it's just, it's so bad for your mental health. So it's sometimes just good to get something done, even if it's not perfect, because the thing is, you can always make it better. Like, I just really enjoy the way I do things. That honestly, this project I'm working on right now, you guys would laugh, like how technically bad it sounds. First of all, I have the speakers on as I sing. Like, there's track leaking all up in it. I don't care because it's all like ideas. I'm gonna replace it. And a lot of the times I like just don't even run it through my brace. Like, it's just so bad. And like, I will just turn up and it's distorting. I don't care. As long as I feel the energy as I'm writing, I'm like, that's all that matters. I can always make it pretty later. If a section's not coming, I try my best to be like, listen, maybe this is not meant to come right now. Just calm down, work on something else, switch focus, come back, and it will be better. So I'm very much against perfectionism, just having been through it, and like it can turn really dark. It can become like a whole ass like mental disease. So I don't recommend it. And okay, as I was yapping, I wrote down 3 songs, but 3 more, guys. So keep spamming. Spam. Okay. All right. 2 more. What app do I use, Dana? I don't use an app. I use a software for my computer called Ableton Live. Definitely not one I would recommend starting with. It's very expensive, and then all the programs in it are also very expensive. So if you're start on like BandLab or Soundtrap, something like that. All right. Oops. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, 1 more. Okay, got them, guys. Thank you for your spam. You can stop now. Gorgeous, stunning. And we're gonna do Love Struck today by Verbolten. Really cool name. Now let's check it out. Oh, it would help if I turned on the sound. Ooh. Fun. That sounded really, really nice. I think this is a very fun dance track. Let me know if you guys are PLing, of course. I don't really have a lot of notes for this because this sounded really great to me. I felt like all the ARPs were really emotional. That's, I feel like, to me, like a really good sign of a good house track. It just brings out the emotion. Kick was slamming. All the synths were working. You know, the only one thing I would say, so your clap, right? Let's listen to it. So you don't really have a center point to your clap. You just have it on the sides, which is unusual, but I think this was a conscious choice and I quite like it. You know, one thing I would do though, if I were you, to make, because I had a question of like, did they know they did that? Or was this like, just happened that way, right? I think your positioning in the stereo image is super crucial, especially for something like a clap. And if you're making it wide and it's like, that's a weird thing to do, right? I would almost emphasize how wide it is. Like, hey guys, look, I have this wide, cool clap. So I probably would have the clap you have. I would layer it every other or every fourth hit with an even wider, maybe like kind of a crowd clap. And I would like use a widener to make it like seem even wider. And that's what I would kind of do. Like I would just make a moment and like, oh, look what a special thing I did out of it. So no one ever has a question of like, was that intentional? Did they forget to center their clap, their snare, blah, 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 blah. You know what I mean? Oh, Shan says piano could be a little warmer. Sounded a bit tinny, but overall phenomenal. I can see that, Shan. Yeah, I feel like a lot of dance pianos are very tinny, right? They're very hard, super harsh attack, like ding, 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 like they give that versus like more of like a, you know, if you're playing a ballad on the piano, it could be a lot more like muted, I guess. So I mean that's more like a creative note, right? Like it's, if they want to do that, I feel like that's a cool thing to try maybe. But I see lots of PLs. I love to see it. We're gonna add you straight to the playlist. Boom bam.
Piggies of the week, another eaters.
A piggy. I feel like I need like a echo. Piggy, 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 piggy. I've seen streamers do that where they can like, they have like real-time effects where they make their voice really low or they add verb or something. If anybody, Adam, if you're here, if anybody here knows how to do that, let me know. That might be fun. Okay, next up we have Calmly by actually Snowwick. We already heard your song from you today, so we have like a 1 submission rule. So I'm actually gonna skip that one. Just come back next time. I would love to hear it. So we have Your Light then by Moonkaz, I think. All right, you worked on it last night, put vocals in. Kind of a remix of another song you did. Awesome. Let's listen.
What can you do when you wake up and you're wondering why? Here's your dream, here's your fantasy. What can you do?
Okay, first thing I have to say immediately, the key of your bass and the key of your vocals don't match. This is like fully like a sonic mismatch. So let's hear a little bit more.
When you're wishing you were her for the night, couldn't sleep. She's got what you need.
I like your vocals though. So yeah, this is not the right key for these vocals at all. I will tell you what key. So all right. So let me tell you what key your vocal is in and what key your track is in, so you could change your track.
You do when you wake up and you wonder.
So C minor and then your vocal.
Here's your dream, here's your fantasy. What can you do when you're wishing you were her for?
Na, na, na. Oh, that's C major. So A sharp minor is where you gotta be, right? Am I tripping this? No, yeah. You gotta go down to A sharp minor or B flat minor. So you gotta repitch your whole track. Because of that, I'm gonna scan through it a little bit, but it's like very, very hard to listen to, right?
Seems to be right. Take a breath, it's just another day.
I love that though. It's very cool. Yeah, right there. See, like that's part of the track feels really nice, but then when the vocals come in, it's like, ah! It's like the most aggressive rub I've ever heard in my life. So yeah, what I would say is just work on making sure this is all in key. Resubmit next time. I'd love to hear, because I think this is, your vocals sound good, right? Your track sounds good. I don't know like how you missed this. It's okay. You might be just really new. All good. I think you should just work on that a little bit and then send it back in. Are we PLing? Actually, you know what? No, I don't want to PL a song not in key, guys. I'm sorry. I have to put my foot down. Resubmit it in key and we'll talk. Okay, so let's look at the next song. Day and Night. There you go. This is by Avery Wild. Beautiful name. Oh, you guys are a duo working on your first EDM EP. Awesome. All right, so we're looking at ways to level up the track. Let's do it.
Why do I lose my control every time?
Beautiful. Is this sampled vocals or is this you guys? Sounds great.
I can't fight, and baby, I know it's in your eyes. Oh yeah, and I'm falling in love. I never felt like this.
I think your drums right here are a little loud. That just a hair. It's like it's loudness, but it's also how they're EQ'd. They're so aggressively bright. Like I would just slightly turn that down with EQ. Like it's very like bites at the ear.
I can't get enough, so I'ma take that risk. I got used to
Sample vocal, gotcha.
every day and night. One kiss and I can't forget you. No, I won't lie. You got me hooked on you, baby.
Good.
I'm paralyzed, around in my head every day and night. Oh, every day and night.
You know, I think what you could do is you could maybe add some kind of lead synth here. I know there's a lot of vocal, but I think just to kind of showcase your production a little bit more, because your production is sounding really good, mixed very well, nice stuff. I just think like to add a little bit of something unique in here. You know, something like that. I would do that, or you could do more like more of a glidey kind of synth. Definitely work like hard on finding the right sound for this, because it would be like a little bit more featured in between the vocals.
Why do I fall when you call every
Yeah, this sounds really good. I think it sounds really polished. I'd love to hear more of you guys' stuff. And obviously I'm not an EDM person, right? So, but having heard a good amount of EDM music, what I would love for you guys, hearing that you're mixing well, you make nice sound choices, things are making sense, right? I think it's maybe time to experiment a little bit more, right? Because right now it's sounding good, but it's like I've heard tracks like this before, right? It's almost like I wish it stood out a little bit more. And I think what will help you guys is just creating some slightly weirder stuff. Like you can still stay within the house genre, but just like add a few maybe things in there that are from other genres that you guys like. Just experiment a little bit more. But I really, really like it. I see all the PLs. Very, very good. Let's go ahead and add it to the playlist.
Pigs of the week and other eaters.
Yeah, great work. So, and next up we have... Okay. Okay, there you go. I found it. It's called I Need Help by Yon Lee. I love you too. Oh my gosh, you're so young. Guys, like a quick request, if you're under 18, don't put your age on the internet. Like, I just want to protect you. Please don't. Just be like, I'm young. Let's just say I'm young, and I'll know that that's code for you're under 18. But there's weird people out there, okay? Don't do it. This is your recent song. You didn't make the instrumental. Okay. So you wrote the lyrics, you sang. All right. Usually we don't allow AI tracks because you sang this yourself. I want to listen to your vocals and like comment on your vocals. However, I do have a suggestion for you. I think you don't necessarily have to pay a producer. I mean, it's always great when you're an artist and you can support a producer, but there are people out there who will just want to collaborate with you, right? Create with you, be a part of your project if they like it. So I recommend looking for that versus just like buying a track on YouTube or using an AI track, because that just kind of ensures your stuff doesn't sound as original as it could if you worked with people. So this is our Discord server. Go join in there, talk to people, and you can potentially collaborate with some people. I have a pretty voice. Yeah, you don't need to be using AI for beats. You have such a pretty voice. There's people that will want to work with you. Like literally, you're limiting yourself big time.
And they laugh how sensitive I can get. Oh, I apologize just to keep my toxic fucking friends. Every time they hurt me, it's to take the blame. 'Cause making me
I like how you process this. Now, what are you recording on? You have such a nice voice. It does sound like an iPhone. It does sound like sorry, I'm like mean about this. Like, it sounds like you're recording into a trash can. It really does. I think it's like an iPhone or something. We need to set you up with like a cheap but proper recording system, 100%. Like, for as nice of a singer as you are, you cannot be recording into this stuff.
I became the favorite, 'cause maybe for you it was just a joy, but my chest it hurts on the way you
D-reverb, yeah, I agree.
Every night about them nights, 'cause my kindness doesn't mean people cool use me like that. Like that, like that, like that. People could use me like that. People could use me like that.
Yo, you're literally singing into your MacBook. Doing a great job. Okay, all right. You're super talented. Especially for your age. I'm gonna pretend I don't know it. But like, no, you're super talented. You have such a good voice, considering you sang this right into like a computer. It's insane. You did a wonderful, wonderful job. Yeah, so we need to, I don't know, I always recommend these mics. I'm just gonna put it in, like, for you not to spend a lot of money. Obviously, like, ask your parents, but like SM57, that's a very inexpensive mic. You can buy it used on something like eBay for like $50, and then you'll need an interface. So Scarlett 2i2, you get like a second generation one, also used for like another $50, like literally $100. Your stuff will sound 100 million gazillion times better than it does now. For as good as you are, you deserve it. You're young, you have really cool top line ideas, flows, like yeah, no, just, you know, get your parents to help you like get the things that you need, even like the very modest things that you need. So let me know for PLing, guys. Yeah, and definitely like pop into Discord. There's literally gonna be people who are gonna want to make beats and collab with you and like create stuff. So like, you don't gotta be using YouTube beats. You don't gotta be using AI. Like, and to be honest, if you're like serious about becoming an artist, you're gonna have a whole career of just working with people. And it's good to start. It's good to learn how to work with people, how to communicate, like all these things. Like you need to start on that. So, all right. PLs. Yeah. PLs everywhere. Let's go. Very good job, Yunli. June 8th.
Because of the week and other eaters.
The Face in the Cloud. And this is by Nick. Okay, you've got a new, gave a new life to the song with a female artist. Wonderful. Oh, your half-sister sang this. It's awesome.
You're no stranger in big blue sky, and my heart craves your lullaby. You're my safe world, you'll never die. You're the face I can see in the cloud. You're the face I can see in the cloud. You're the big sky that never ends. We will meet you.
It's pretty.
I don't know when. You're my warm glow. You are my friend. You're my flower. sand by the rainbow. You're home again. You're the face I can see in the cloud. You're the face I can see in the cloud.
Okay, Nick, this is cool. It's very like, it's almost like a nursery rhyme in a way, in like a good way. I feel like simple songs, like this is literally A, B, A, B, A, B. Like there's not like a chorus, just like a verse and a turnaround. Super old school. I think this can like work really well, especially as almost like a soundtrack kind of song. You know what I would do for this? I would go like dead simple for this. I would do like a picked acoustic guitar. Something like just beautiful, pretty. I would maybe stack a few acoustic parts, you know, some that are just like boom, 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 like little like picked, some that is more like plucked, some that's a little bit more picked. If you haven't heard Ellie Moore's song that I produced, I'm gonna type it in, Shame on Me. This is the production I'm kind of thinking. Go check that out. It's literally just like guitar vocals, and it's like a one kick drum, I think, that comes in the second verse, and it's like one that's like poop, poop. Like it's the most subtle thing in the world. I would go for that and just like build around just like this beautiful, sweet feeling of it. I would not try to like produce something like this. It almost takes away from me. Like the way it is right now is like very 2000s, right? Like I usually like that style, but I just think like something just really like acoustic would work with this. Yeah, and the vocals need to be redone. Like I think like if you just found somebody who really could sing it with feeling, not that your sister did and she did a wonderful job, but like somebody who's really good at emoting in their vocals, you would be good. So, but yeah, let me know if we are PLing, my friends. Yeah, he did another version that was simpler. Check it out for sure. Yeah, I'm going off of the song itself, right? Like, of course you can produce it. You can produce it as EDM if you want, you know? But just like, how do you communicate the emotion of this song in like in the way that serves the song the most? It's funny, I comment on mix and all these things so much here, but like I'm always song first, guys. I'm always about the freaking song. Always about the song. So yep. I see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 PLs. Was there some I missed? Okay, 6. Snowwig just goes so pretty. Okay, we didn't get enough PLs, but that's okay. Next time, Nick. And then right now, we're just gonna do a very, very quick moment where we select, you guys know it, our piggy of the week. So these are the people who ate the hardest this week, whose tracks just kind of hit my heart, my soul in like a certain way. So I'm gonna type them in the chat. You guys are always so bad at this, but I'm just gonna keep making you guys do this. I want you to vote for the song you like the most. So, and I'll play them so you're not like, what are these songs? So who should be piggy? And then we're gonna have Reppin', Speed Garage, and All These Years. I like all these songs, so I'm starting the poll right now. Obviously, if you remember the songs, you can vote for them, but I'm gonna play all of them right now so that you're reminded what they sound like. So we have Reppin' right here. Whoops.
I rep my yeah. This jam, you can take my sit. Baseline hit, some more 8-line this. Buy me a whip, then I take my pick. Then I find me a chick, I can make my itch. Hey, darkness in motion. It's a 16 bar from the dark of the ocean. Flow penetrates egos with the dark of the broken. Meanwhile, inhale smoking, won't let me get my roaching. Been promoting the green and the purest herb. MPs get vexed and they swear they words. On daytime telly, but they blur with her. Light work.
Awesome. And then here's Speed Garage. And here is All These Years. Vote, guys. I can see you not voting, and I'm wagging my finger at you.
All these years don't mean no good without you.
Beautiful.
After all these years, I can't stop thinking about you.
Hey.
All these years, I can't live life without you. After all
Okay, guys, your last like 10 seconds to vote. I'm serious. I'm so serious. Vote, 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 vote. Because this means a lot to the artists that are, you know, piggies of the week. Like, it means a lot to them. So come on, like, don't let them down. Vote for somebody. Vote for the person you like the most. And all right, let's see. We have, wow, we have actually 2 piggies. Let's see. Yep. Well, it was at 38 when I clicked it. Reppin' and Speed Garage. I'm going to count it. So both Repping and Speed Garage, you guys are piggies of the week. Let's go. Let's go. You guys did a wonderful job. And as always, you guys can find this playlist. It's featured in our Discord server, but I will also drop this link in here in the chat right now, so you guys can go listen to this music, leave comments if you want, connect with the artists that created it. And yeah, guys, this is it for today. I will see you next week, next Wednesday. We're getting back to our normal schedule, so I love you guys. I love you guys. You did such a good job as always, and stay creative, stay making music, and I will see you next time. Bye.